So this is the puppy room that they are in at night or when we're not home or can't be with them outside. Right now it's a bit trashed because they've been in here during the day some, and so they've chewed on some things and made some messes, which is to be expected. The room gets, I have just gone through and scooped the litter box and made sure all of that is clean, but the room will get mopped and sterilized in the morning. Hi, sweetheart. Who is that sitting there so pretty? Looks like Coral, but let's see. Oh no, it's Cherry! Yay, Cherry! I went to a thrift store today. The puppies are very much like toddlers, and they get bored very easily and go from one thing to the next. So you'll find if you give them plenty of things to play with and chew on, that they're much less likely to chew on things that you don't want them to chew on. That's also why if you'll notice, I rotate their toys. Every couple of days they get new things, and some of the old ones get taken and washed and put up for a few days, and then they get swapped around again. And it's just to keep the things new and interesting for them. They found some elastic. That's pretty funny. The thing that they're playing with is kind of funny. It's part of a Halloween costume. I think it's supposed to be like spider leg or something, and it's like a fake fur. But I knew that they would really like that because several of them could play with it at once. It's about just after midnight, about 12:30 right now, I guess. I'm a night owl, so I'm usually up late, and I take the puppies out before I go to bed so that they can make sure that everybody goes potty before bed, and that is a great routine for them to get into. They know that when it's time when I take them out at night, they know that that's what they're supposed to do, is go out and go to the bathroom, and then they come back in, and they'll usually play for a few minutes before they sleep. And again, be sure that they have plenty of things that they can play with, and you'll find that they're less likely to chew on things you don't want. Coral, you're getting vocal down there, silly girl. My video earlier today, I talked about how baby teething toys are great puppy toys too, because they're made to be chewed on. Oh, somebody bit too hard. And so they are awesome toys for puppies to be able to chew on. I go to thrift stores or yard sales and pick these up, so I get them very cheap, and then they can chew them up and it's fine. Each of our puppies, when they leave us at 8 weeks, hello cutie, will get a chunk of a blanket and a stuffed animal that has been with the litter. So when they go to their new home, they will take that with them to help to have the smell with them and help to make their transition easier for them. Hi, Scarlett. Somebody's laying upside down in there. They're having a really good time with that furry thing. There is a thrift store that is near me. There's one in Greenville, there's one in Asheville, there's one in Charlotte. I know that they're all over the country, but it's called a Goodwill outlet or a Goodwill clearance. And it's very different from a normal Goodwill store. You have to be a little brave to go in there. Things are in bins and boxes, and you have to do some digging. Sometimes find some not so pleasant things, but sometimes find some awesome treasures also. But I go there, and you pay by the pound at that store. So books, glass, electronics are different prices. Everything else is general merchandise. So it's clothing, shoes, toys, things like that. And that's where I go and I get things like this little stuffed animal and this black furry thing that they're chewing on, and balls and the baby teethers and all of those. And you pay by the pound. So it is very inexpensive, and it helps me to have many different toys to rotate through with the puppies so that they always have something new and different and not just the same toys every day. Again, they're very much like toddlers, so they need to be entertained and have lots to do if you want them to not get in trouble. They're a little rowdy here. They'll typically play for about a half an hour or so right now. And then they will crash, and they sleep very well through the night. We do keep a litter box in this room so that during the night, if they need to, they can use the litter box. And also, they do a great job of using that, and it keeps them much cleaner too. During the day, they spend as much time outside as possible, as long as someone is here and able to go out with them. They have lots of play time outside, running and playing in the leaves and the grass. But this room that is right off from our kitchen, so they're very closely supervised, as well as still being a part of our family. And it gives them a lot more space to be able to play and not be under each other's skin all the time. Although they generally sleep in piles and stay together anyway. Ooh, I knew that ball would be a hit. It has lots of little nubbies on it. And it's great for the baby to be able to chew on. Puppies are really enjoying that one. I typically try to get stuffed animals that do not have the little styrofoam beads in them, because if they do and they get it open, it would be a terrible mess. I also always check to make sure that the toys don't have, like the stuffed animals don't have eyes that would come off that could be a choking hazard for them. A little tug of war going on over there. We try to give our puppies a lot of special attention. They have... Wow! Did you get upset, Scarlett? Now she's ready to play. We try to give them lots of affection, holding them, playing with them, talking to them. And just generally doing the very beginning trainings of getting them to learn the idea of being housebroken, going outside to go potty, as well as being a part of our family, so that they're very familiar with family noises. They're used to a vacuum cleaner and timers going off and families and voices and all of those things. And we hope that that helps them to adjust well to going into a new family, that they are very accustomed to family life. That looks like MacArthur. I bet that's MacArthur. Yes, it is. Hi, MacArthur. Oh, Lila. Yes. Sweet baby. Oh, there's Coral. Hi, Coral. Jerry. There's Jerry. Yes. Oh, yes, the bruiser over there, Oakley. He's having a great time with that toy, playing with Ruby. This room is actually a lot bigger. Otherwise, ignore my plant stuff and craft stuff that is also stored in here, but they do have quite a bit of room. Oh, Rose is getting tired. Yeah, I saw her head drooping. These puppies are about 6 weeks old, so we will have them, well, they're actually a little more than 6 weeks. We will have them until they're 8 weeks old. Then they'll go to their new homes. When they go, each puppy will get a toy or stuffed animal that has been played with by the litter, so that they will have that to take with them. And they also will get a chunk of one of the blankets, one of the many blankets that rotate in and out of their room. These are taken out and laundered every day, but and new ones put in. But they will all be cut up, and each puppy will get a piece of its blanket as well as a stuffed animal toy from the litter to take with them to go to their new home to help them transition. So one of the puppies may very well get this little bird down here that they're chewing on now. You can see there's lots of toys in here, teddy bears and other baby toys and little baby teether toys. Oh, now they're getting tired. Are you getting tired? Lila, I knew that was you. Yes, Lila's getting tired. I love puppy tail wags. Hi, Scarlet. Don't bite. Good baby. Squeeze itself under the door. They say that a puppy can hold its bladder about an hour for every month old that they are. So when they're 2 months old, they can hold their bladder for approximately 2 hours. These puppies stay in here, like I said, it's after midnight actually. It's getting closer to 1 in the morning right now. They've just been outside. And they will actually be in here until about 7 a.m. Someone will get up and make sure that they go outside. In the meantime, they do have their litter box. It's kind of hidden back in there, but they do have a litter box with their pine pellets. And If they need to go potty during the night, they do a great job of getting up and going over and going in that area, so that keeps them much cleaner, so that they all smell nice and their fur stays clean. Of course, Mama does a very good job of keeping them clean too. Mama doesn't sleep with them anymore. They just nursed and had a little snack before bed. So now they won't nurse again until 7 or 8 in the morning. And you can see it's kind of crazy, but on the ladder that's in here, that isn't in here to make more of a mess, there's actually toys that I tie on and are hanging off. And that way they have things to jump at and pull on, and again, just more entertainment. Paper towel rolls, toilet paper rolls, those are great too. They like chewing on those. Oh. Cherry went to sleep. Tired girl. Everybody else is heading that way soon. Yep. There's Rose. I think that's Ruby. She'll join the pile. Oakley and MacArthur are having a great time. Good baby. There's a pup. Even though he was out, apparently didn't go potty outside, but it's in the litter box. Like I said, it's awesome because it keeps them so much cleaner. The litter box is just a rubber boot tray with newspaper in the bottom, and then pine pellets in there. It is scooped out several times a day if it needs it, and then dumped and cleaned and sanitized every day. One pile's gone to sleep. somebody's tail. Banged your head. And the pile keeps getting bigger. Oh, only the orange color decided he wants to sleep with the new toy. Still a couple playful babies here. Oh, MacArthur's beautiful little ear. Talked, so he moved. Good night, Lila. tired herself out chewing on that. Now she'll add to the pile. All right, good night, my puppies.